Good morning, dear students. Welcome to Rishikul Online School. Let's continue chapter 10 of history, where we are discussing about political formations in the 18th century. Dear students, in third module we have discussed about the Watan Jagirs of Rajput and about the Sikh kingdom. And this is the fourth module of this chapter. And in this module we shall study about the Maratha Empire. So let's begin with the discussion on the Marathas. The Maratha kingdom was founded during Aurangzeb's rule by Shivaji. He was the son of Shahaji Bhosle, who was a Sardar under the Nizam Shahi rulers of Ahmednagar. With the help of warrior families who were known as Deshmukhs, Shivaji managed to establish his own kingdom. Dear students, under Shivaji's leadership, the Marathas weakened the Mughal power in Deccan. The Marathas were the people who belonged to the warrior race and inhabited in the hilly regions of Deccan. The hill forts and hillocks of their territory provided the Marathas optimum coverage against their enemies. Dear students, taking advantage of the hilly terrain, they launched the surprise attacks, which were known as guerrilla warfare. Shivaji instilled in his followers a spirit of patriotism. He commanded a well trained and disciplined army. His army also included groups of nomadic pastoralist peasants, which were known as Kunbis. He also developed a strong navy and even built many ships for trade. Shivaji used these forces to challenge the Mughals in the peninsula. Shivaji's successors. Dear students, after Shivaji's death, his son Sambhaji took over the rule of Maratha territories. The Mughals under Aurangzeb captured Sambhaji's son Shahuji and also captured a number of Maratha forts. After Aurangzeb's death, his son Bahadur Shah released Shahuji. Dear students, upon his return, he claimed the Maratha throne and established his rule with the help of his Peshwa Balaji Vishwanath. The Peshwas were a family of Chitpavan Brahmanas who served as principal ministers to Shivaji's successors. Balaji Vishwanath. Dear students, Balaji Vishwanath, he was the first Peshwa ruler of Maratha Empire. He took advantage of the weak rule of the later Mughals and forced them to return Maratha territories occupied by Shivaji. Under him, the Marathas also obtained the right to collect Chauth and Sardeshmukhi from Mughal territories in the Deccan. Dear students, after his death, the office of the Peshwa became hereditary. Balaji Rao. After Balaji Vishwanath's death, his son Balaji Rao was appointed the Peshwa of the Marathas. He is also known as the Fighting Peshwa because he took part in many wars. He further extended Maratha control to Gujarat, Malwa, Berar, and the Bundelkhand. Balaji Baji Rao. Balaji Rao was succeeded by his son Balaji Baji Rao. After the death of Shahuji, Balaji Baji Rao became the real ruler of the Marathas. Under him, Maratha power reached its zenith. He continued the policy of expansion and occupied Delhi, Orissa, and Punjab. Dear students, the military campaigns of the Marathas had made them quite rich and powerful. They turned other rulers against them. Therefore, none came to their help in the third battle of Panipat against Ahmad Shah Abdali. This battle made the Maratha Empire decline. Administration of Marathas. Dear students, Shivaji had developed an effective administrative system. Shivaji administered his empire with the help of 8 ministers which were known as Ashtpradhan. The most important ministers were the Peshwa and the Senapati. Dear students, Land revenue was the main source of income for the Marathas. Land was assessed according to its quality and yield. They also collected taxes such as Chauth and Sardeshmukhi from the area which were not under their direct control. Dear students, under Chauth they collected one fourth of land revenue and Sardeshmukhi they collected 10% of the land revenue. Jats. Dear students, the Jats were another warrior class community who rose to prominence in 18th century. They were prosperous agriculturalists. During the rule of Aurangzeb, they launched a massive rebellion under their leader Gokula. Although Gokula was defeated and executed, the Jats continued to struggle against the Mughals. Dear students, after Aurangzeb's death, Churaman led the foundation of Jat dynasty in Bharatpur. The Jats attained their highest glory under Surajmal. The Jats were known as great builders. They built the Bharatpur fort in traditional style and also a garden palace fort at Dig. Dear students, under their rule, the towns like Panipat and Ballabgarh became important centers of trade. So, dear students, that was all about this chapter. Thank you.